This is Salt Lake City, Utah. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of the things you're able to do in Salt Lake, some of the schools, the pros and cons about living here, because believe it or not, there's quite a few of both, as well as take you through 3 different homes at 3 different price points to see if, if Utah is a good place for you and your family to move to. In 1847, this is pretty much where it all started. This is the capital of Utah. A couple fun facts. This is actually where the very first Kentucky Fried Chicken started. I don't know why that's my favorite fact about Utah, but it's definitely up there. Hey guys, for the first home today, we are in the Metro condominiums. This is gonna be the first home we're looking at today, obviously. This particular home is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, just over 1,000 square feet condo. It's listed at $465. Honestly, this whole condo complex, the high-rise condo complex, the whole thing feels pretty secure. We had kind of a hard time coming up here just because of the systems that they have in place. The whole place has a pretty good feel, and the inside of the unit's pretty nice as well. So let's go take a look. Anytime you're moving into a central business district, there's going to be a ton of crap to do, and Utah is no different. So in Salt Lake, there's literally anything you want to do. There's tons of bars, clubs, art galleries, places to go walk, places to go talk, places to go eat some food. There's so much crap to do here. The biggest standouts are the Gateway, City Creek. If you're looking for like a pretty light hike where you can take your dogs, kind of like a dog park, Memory Grove is actually a really good spot. It's right next to the Capitol. But yeah, all it takes is one look on Google Maps and you're gonna be able to see all the restaurants, bars, stores, clubs, anything you can do in Salt Lake. It is all here. This is what $725,000 can get you in Salt Lake City, Utah. This is gonna be the second home we're looking at today. It's a 3-bed, 4-bath, just over 2,100 square feet home. It's actually pretty nice inside. It's in a pretty good location as well. There's quite a lot of things to do around here. So let's go take a look. So as far as schools go, here's the thing. There's quite a lot of schools in Salt Lake. So it's gonna be hard to name them all, but we're gonna name the main 3. So for one, we've got the Wasatch Schools. We've got the Salt Lake Center for Science Education, Bryant. Not sure why it's so long. And then we've got the all famous East High School. This school was, if you've ever watched High School Musical, that was a school featured in that movie. I've never watched it. I'm a little more cultured than that, I would like to think. But yeah, that was the thing. We've beat their wrestling team multiple times in a row. Go Granger. But anyways, yeah, that's it for the schools. This is what $2.16 million gets you in Salt Lake. This is honestly, in my opinion, the nicest house that we've looked at in this entire series. It's a 4-bed, 4-bath, just over 4,400 square feet home. It's absolutely stunning inside. So I'm just gonna let the house do the talking. Let's go take a look. So as always, every city is gonna have its pros and cons. Salt Lake City is no different. So one of the biggest pros of moving to Salt Lake is it was ranked one of the best cities to start a new career in. So if you are just coming out of college, or hell, even if you're going to the U over here, it is a really great place to start down. The other pro is we are extremely, extremely close to downtown because, well, you're in it, bud. So downtown is, at your front door. Salt Lake was also ranked the 12th happiest place in the entire country. This has a lot to do with multiple things there are to do, as well as just the abundance of cultures that are in Salt Lake. It's one of the most diverse cities in the entire state of Utah. Next pro is we are surrounded by mountains. And what that means is there are a ton of things to do, whether you're trying to go on a hike or go skiing or whatever the case is. There's a ton of things to do, and it's super easy access. Now, being surrounded by mountains is cool and all, it looks great, but there's a big con with that, is it creates a bowl shape. And that leads me on to the cons list, is our air quality is not very great. And that just goes for Utah in general. If you're sensitive to air, Utah's probably not the place to move. I mean, there's parts of Utah that aren't as bad as others, but that's just kind of something you have to deal with. Utah also does have a drought problem. Believe it or not, when you create a state inside of a desert, water is kind of hard to come by. So we are a pretty dry state. Pretty much whatever downtown city you are moving to, there's going to be some homeless people there. Salt Lake is no different. There are definitely homeless people in Utah. Honestly, they're for the most part pretty polite, and it's not as bad as LA. I will say that it's nowhere even close. The state of Utah, as well as the church, are teaming together, as well as some other developers, to kind of help alleviate the problem and provide more housing. But at the end of the day, you know, that's just kind of something you have to deal with if you're moving downtown. So that's pretty much all I got for you. Hey guys, thank you so much for spending your time with me today. That wraps it up for this video. I know we missed a ton of crap, so if you guys have anything that we didn't mention in this video that you feel like people moving to Utah should know, make sure you guys just leave a comment below. And if you have anybody you know or yourself looking to move in Utah, pretty much anywhere, make sure you guys reach out to me. I am more than happy to help you guys find a place to stay. So all my information's in the description. Feel free to reach out at any time. But yeah, that wraps it up for the video. See ya.